over 5 years researching the best phone addiction hacks. I quite often used to find myself rooted to my bed, no real purpose, constantly looking for the next dopamine hit. You could say it was an addiction, but I think a lot of people struggle with this now, and it's a common addiction too. The phones have more control over us than we do them, and we need to take back that control. Not to sound like super serious, but you notice it on a daily basis, and people are forgetting how to talk to each other, how to communicate in groups. It's becoming a real issue, and I've definitely noticed it get worse with the introduction of TikTok and Reels. So in this video, I want to go through the 5 best hacks for combating your phone addiction. And some of these are technical and some of these are theory based. And yeah, it's just everything I've learned over the last 5 years. Number 1 is the tinted scale mode. This really helped me right before bed. So you want to turn it on right before bed, well, about 8, 9 o'clock. So if you go to bed at like 11 or 10, you want to turn this on about 8 p.m, 9 p.m. And what this does is it means that it doesn't show blue light at all, and it's really horrible to look at, which makes you want to use it less before bed, and it's really good. It's still usable, but you don't want to use it. It looks hideous. And yeah, so definitely try that out. I will now demonstrate how this is done. So you want to go into accessibility, then you want to go down to display and text size and scroll down to color filters and turn color filters on. You want it to be color tint. You can see how unappealing that is. Definitely only use this at night, and then I'm going to show you how to turn it on and off quite easily. The second part of this, if you go into accessibility and then scroll all the way down to accessibility shortcut, and then if you select color filters, a triple click of the side button will change the color of the screen. So if I do this now, you can see it's turned red. This one is a difficult one for many because a lot of our lives on social media, but I haven't had social media for 5 years, and I can honestly say I'm the happiest I've ever been. I don't get depressing news. I don't, there's so many benefits. I could carry on. If your friends are really friends with you, they will get in contact with you and they will include you. Sometimes you'll miss out on events and stuff that you haven't been a part of. There might have been like a Facebook invite, but you just accept that as part of the process. One other thing, you stop comparing yourself to your friends and your family, and you start all these comparisons, and you just live life and go out there and have a good time, basically, and not worry about what the world is thinking. And number 3 is turning off Raise to Wake. This has been a game changer for me. Like, you notice how iPhones, especially in any phone nowadays, you just put it to your face and it comes on and you're instantly in TikTok or Instagram or whatever, wherever. You're just instantly in there where the notification is. You're just on it. What this does is this causes a bit of friction where you have to push the power button in order to turn it on, and then flick up to use your face. It's not even that much of a chore. It makes such a difference rather than your phone just being there when you look at it. In the settings, if you go into display and brightness, scroll down all the way to the bottom. See this Raise to Wake here? That will turn off having instant access to your phone with your face. So at number 4, put your phone out of your bedroom. You might think it's off, you might think it's on standby, you might think, it's on airplane mode so I won't know. No, get it out of your bedroom as far away as possible, because it will, you think, oh, what's going on? Oh, there's that party tonight, or You know, there's always something going on. So, and you think, oh, what if I just check the news briefly? Oh, what happened in that football score? And then you're on something else, and then you're just feeding the algorithm constantly. So yeah, that is another thing that I've noticed massively helps, because if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. Now I'm on the dumb phone subreddit because I just find it interesting of what sort of combinations people come up with. So at number 5, I'm adding this one to the list because not everyone wants to go for a dumb phone, but they want to remove the internet. So on iPhone, you can actually remove the Safari app to cause some friction. And you figure out, yes, there's some issues with it. So if you scan a QR code, you can't open the link, or if someone sends you an Amazon link, you can't open the link because you need Safari it pipes through Safari to open an Amazon link in the Amazon app. So there's definitely some some drawbacks. But honestly, I've looked at my phone so much less. And that was kind of one thing that I occasionally have it on because I need to have it on. But you think, I haven't got the internet. So you don't reach for your phone as much. And that's one for people that have already deleted social media, but they keep coming back to their device because they're like, oh, what's happening on that forum? Or what's happening? Oh, I need to Google this, I need to Google that. I think one thing to add on to that is another solution to that is do you need to Google it right now? Do you? Or can you make a note of it? Or one of the techniques I use is I use voice notes on my Apple Watch or whatever device you use, and use a voice note and log it later. Oh, that's just come to my head. You don't have to Google it. You don't always have to Google it. 9 times out of 10, you don't have to Google it right now. So what I like to do is bulk Google later. And yeah, that's a really solid tip to curb constantly going on your phone. I'd just like to round off by saying, the original iPhone was built for messaging, camera app, calendar. That was all it was really for, and calling people. And I think it's important we get back to, as a society, we get back to, reaching for a book instead of the next big dopamine hit. Anyway, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.